Greetings, welcome to So Much to Talk About 2010 Big East Media Day. My pleasure to have one of the most impactful coaches over the past 25 years, and he is now part of the staff for the St. John's Red Storm. My pleasure to have Mr. Keady. Nice to
Thank you very much.
Yes,
great to be here.
Wow, and Steve Lavin, you know, you're like a mentor to him, and the fact that he brought you along to help get St. John's to another level. Talk about your relationship with him and the goals that you have set.
Well, he worked for me. I hired him in 1988, 89. He was in those days they called them part-time coaches, which meant you worked 24 hours instead of 12. And he worked for me 3 years at Purdue for us, and we developed a great relationship. So he's one of those special people in the basketball world. Then when he was with ESPN, I thought he was really a great analyst. So I enjoyed listening to him, watching him, and it's fun just to be around him on an everyday basis.
Wow, and to talk about your career with Purdue University and the consistency, consistently winning program, but also too, you preach defense. I remember there was a quote you said, "If you're not going to play defense, don't come to Purdue."
Well, we didn't preach it especially, but we did work on it a lot in order to win on the road. So it was something that we took a lot of pride in. But we wanted to fast break just as much. But when you don't have great players, it's hard to run.
Well, I remember the great players like Quanzo Martin and Glenn Big Dog.
They could run. They could run.
Wow. And now talk about 9 seniors on this roster. A lot of potential, and definitely, is it kind of like a sense of urgency this season with all that experience and these guys leaving after this year?
Well, it's a sense of urgency for the coaching staff because we want to do well. But I think the staff has done a great job recruiting, Steve and his assistants. I can't be involved in that, so I just watch the papers like you do or read the stories and listen to the TV and radio people about recruiting, but it's one of those things where you're very proud of what they've done so far recruiting. So without great players, you're not going to move up in the basketball world.
Well, and one more question for you. You've been a leader for around 4 decades. What has really resonated with your players that you've preached with them and that they've mentioned to you years later and thanked you for? Like from the standpoint of advice.
I think the fact that we teach them how you can win in life, you know, use the same principles in sports as you do in your business as far as hard work, time management, being straight with people and being honest and that sort of thing. So I think that's the thing they thank me the most for, how them to survive in another business or another profession.
Wow. Well, Coach Keady, thank you for your time, and it's great to talk
meeting
with you, sir.
Looking forward to seeing you.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you.